Good afternoon everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. I hope you're all well. I'm doing good and I'm back for number 4 in the series of the altered book with the kit papers from Tanya at Tattytreasure and Nanine at Collagetype, which is Down the Rabbit Hole, and I am just having so much fun with the elements of this kit. But first things first, the weather. It's been red hot, absolutely scorching this morning. We've just hit lunchtime and it's just starting to cloud over, so it's actually a nice cool part of the day for me to film. And Neil's gone fishing, so yeah, let's get on with what I've been doing. I've been sat here a little while playing because I just cannot leave these bits alone. I've yeah, I said I'd do some of the pages, didn't I, before I came on today, which I have done, because once I've got wet glue on pages there's not a lot I can do, and obviously just watching me you know, stick square pieces of paper on square pages is not all that entertaining after a while. So so I went to the back, I have matted, I've come up with an idea and created something for that. So I think this is going to be a journal page, so we might put something on it, won't leave it like that, but these two I haven't decided about yet, but I've matted those. So these are the ones that we haven't taken any pages out, that kind of all stuck together, and the integrity of the book, if you like. I've matted that one. I need to mat this one, but I could only have so many things drying at a certain amount of time. So because I had these, I glued the ones in the front as well. So let's remind ourselves of the front. So we're leaving that picture. We've put one pocket on already, just because I can't help myself. Nothing on there as yet. We've kind of decided what we're having on here, pocket wise and tuck wise, and this wise. That one we did last time, and it is I need a little I'll have to use that one, I think. Yeah, a top loading pocket, so that's going to need, we think, its own need to make a journal card for that, because I haven't got one that fits. And then we did this one together. I need to just go in with the tip of the art glitter down there in a couple of places actually. And again, we're going to make, when we come to embellishing, maybe tomorrow, we're going to make a journal card for in that one as well. And then we've got this one which will have pockets and embellishments and things on it, but at the moment we decided to keep the book, or I decided to keep the book and just put some bits of paper on it. This one I've glued down, so one of the journal cards we've got will fit in there just nicely, and maybe something else as well. You do get a little bit of, can you see it's bowed out a little bit? You do get a little bit of that. It's impossible not to when you're altering the book so much and gluing things in and folding bits over. You're bound to get a little bit of bagging, but it works in your advantage. It definitely works in my advantage, because you know, you get to fill the pocket, so you can put a few things. Got anything else here to go in? You can put a few things in your pockets, and we've made the book nice and thin so that we can do that as well. Okay, so yeah, pocket in there. Again, this one at the moment is just journaling, but we'll probably put something on it. I can't imagine that I would leave it like that for writing on. And then these two I stuck down. So we did those together, but I stuck them down. The coffee pot and the teapot are going on there, and we're going to create like a tea party theme. But I'm trying my hardest not to embellish until we get the book done. Okay, so then I said I would mat the 2 pages either side, which I did, so that they could be drying, because we have 2 left. Then that brings us to those 2 pockets that we had left to do, and then where I matted again in the back. So there's just one I need to put on there, but I won't do that yet. So this one, oops, this pocket I was just looking at while I was holding it, waiting for it to dry. And again, I do want to celebrate the fact that it's an Alice book. Otherwise I could have just done it in any book and it really wouldn't have mattered. I need to sort you know, an Alice in Wonderland book out particularly. So I'm going to leave this middle one, and I'm going to cover this one with kit paper. I'm going to cover this one with kit paper, so we're still celebrating some of the text there. And we've got some somewhere, and yeah, oh no, yeah, we've got some text there. Oh yeah, I've done it a few times. We've got some text there, and we've got that picture at the front. Yeah, good. That's more than I realised we had, so that's pleased me. I'll just grab all my bits of paper in, and then I'll show you what I've been playing with as well, because I can't stop playing with it. So I wanted something for the front and the back, and I was looking at all these pages that I've pulled out, text pages that I've pulled out to make the book, and I thought it would be an idea if I could do something with them. And I quite like the ripped tattiness of them. This is what I've made. So I've used half of the file folder that is in the kit, a small file folder that's in one of the kits. I know there are several kits, and 2 of the pages from the book, and I've just kind of ripped them and torn them and laid them on top of each other for a little bit of stability and layering. I even tore that one down so you could see that the book behind it was different to the, you know, the page was different to this page. And I just done some scruffy stitching over it. I did some zigzag around that pocket. I put some gold, of course I did some gilding around that pocket. And I thought it would go, I'm thinking this one for the back, because I've made 2. Yeah, just kind of stick onto that back cover, and then we'll put a tag or something, or a booklet. I mean, they're quite tight pockets, but yeah, they're big enough. I think that might have been the second one I did. I think this was the first one that I did with the Duchess on it. Yeah, because this one I just I haven't put the zigzag around here, although I do quite like it like that. What did I do? Oh, I didn't rip that page there. I didn't rip the top page. There are just 2 pages stuck together for a bit of stability and no ripping. So they're very different. Oh, and I inked round this one rather than gilded round it. Where are the... So they come like this, the file folders. And obviously I cut the top halves off to make the bottom halves. So I then stuck these 2 top halves onto a piece of, like that, onto a piece of book page, to use another piece of the book page up. I probably should have left that out so you can see. So I stuck it on that way, or stuck them on, and obviously they weren't joined, so I put some washi over, and then I stuck one of these little embellishments on that Tanya sent me, thank you Tanya, to make a tuck, so a nice little hidden tuck pocket. I don't know what we'll put in it, but I've just for now put 3 of the little, I haven't inked around them or anything, from one of the other Alice kits, 3 of the little labels, and then I tucked that. I think that's the front. Flower on the front would be nice, but that's the front, I believe. Tucked that into there. So I was wondering about what I might put on the front of it. See, I've gone off at a tangent, haven't I? What have I done with all my bits of these? I love that rabbit, but he's on a lot of things, isn't he? Oh, that's right, I pulled a couple of those out because I wondered. I've got a few. I was thinking about that on there, because that black rose is on the back, but that is the back. Just give it a little bit of a label. I still can't decide if that's got a right way up or not. I don't think it has, although the leaves seem to be going upwards that way, so probably that's the right way. I'm not supposed to be embellishing, but I have to have a little fix, and I'm guessing you have to have a little fix of embellishing as well, don't you? Otherwise you only get the boring stuff until we get there. So let's decide, because we've got other stuff yet. So I was wondering about this one in the middle of here. I mean, I haven't created a tag or a booklet or anything for this one. Now I could do the same again if I wanted, but that would mean cutting into more of these, you know, and using just the backs, which is fine, but I might want to use those for something else now, because I used both pieces from here on this one. Does that make sense? Look, he's even on there. That's funny. Well, it's funny to me. I'm easily amused. You must have a cup of tea. I want that on somewhere because it's just me. I really must have a cup of tea. In fact, I could do with one now. Oh yeah, maybe when we take this out, this needs something behind it, do you think? I've just got to I've just got to stick something down to give myself a bit of an embellishment boost. So let's put them down. Where shall we have it? This is the Mock Turtle story. Never mind, doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, so I cut round this stamp with my car boot scissors that I bought, and actually they do work quite well. Like I say, I wouldn't like to have my hair cut with them. You have to be quite rough with them to make them cut, but yeah, they do serrate the edge, which is what we want. Do I want that on there as well? Yes. Cloth. My hand knew what it was doing, but my brain didn't then. Yep, so I think I will just put this on here as well. Did I ink it? And the same with the other one, and then they can be glued in again, can't they, off camera? And then we'll be ready to embellish after today. So this should be the last day, you know, creating the pockets. Oops. At the end of my glue stick again. I have got another one out and started. I always do when I get to the end. Particularly when I'm doing something like gluing the pages in, matting them, you know. I don't want the end of a glue stick running out on me. Like that, yeah. So this just lightens it up a little bit, doesn't it? Yeah, I think whatever we put in there will go with this anyway, because we're using everything from the kit or from the book. There we go. Lovely. I can see me playing with this kit for a long time. Not on camera, don't worry. I am going to do something else, but yeah, there's so many. I mean, I know I think there's 4 kits, aren't there? And I've got them all here, so, but goodness me, there's so much to play with. Yeah, so I don't know if you like those or not. I love the idea. So what else did I do? I just gilded round a pocket that I'd backed and done a bit of a loopy stitch, just for something to, you know, when you're in those playing moods. Oh yeah, I dug these out as well. I haven't inked them or anything yet, but I'm thinking I'm going to put these together like this on a brad so that they can move, so that they're not in one spot. But I think they'd make a really good tuck spot, you know, and you can tuck lots of things in them. I've only got flowers here, I haven't got any, but you know, they can have other things tucked in them. You can make them bigger on the page or smaller on the page. Yeah, so I was thinking just a brad in there once they're inked round and distressed a little bit. Right, so that was me playing. I've done with all my playing now. Let's get back to these pages. So where were we? We know what we're doing there. This one. Yeah, so we want something on the back of there, and then a strip. Well, it doesn't have to go all the way, does it? So we can use these. That's what I was doing, digging my papers out. Let's use up what we've got then. I don't know if I showed you that. Probably I didn't. Remember when I wanted to use the big page of this and it was too big, so I printed it down a lot smaller. So that's it cut out. So I can now use this in the book should I wish to as well. Right, what are we doing here? What colours have we had? So we've just had pink and blue and beige and blue, and we've got pink and blue at the back, so we really want some of the brownie. Oh, that's nice. Oh, now that's part of that, I like the bit with the flower on there. You're going in enough. What's it part of? The page that I tore up, that's the collage page that had the harlequin on it. Sorry, I banged when I spoke then. That had the harlequin on it, if you didn't hear me. No, I don't need to straighten that out and whatever, because it will be hidden under the pocket. Yeah, super duper. And just ink the edge. And glue it down. Super, we're on our way. Oh, is that going to be my word today? Super's going to be the word today. So I think, did I just tell you that Neil had gone fishing? He got all the cupboards out yesterday, and he painted the skirting board. It sounds a bit of a strange thing to do, but he's painted the skirting board in that half of the kitchen. If you can imagine, we're still using the other half of the kitchen. We can't have it all out of bounds at one go. So that, like, the dining room part of the kitchen, he's done the skirting boards and the, you might call them kickboards if you're not from England, you might not know what a skirting board is. Like a kickboard at the bottom of your wall. Where has my little cloth gone to? It's there, because I've got a bit of a glue blob going on. Yeah, and he did the first coat of white on the walls, which were partly green, partly cream, and very dirty, even though he washed them with sugar soap. So they're now still all those colours with a very thin coat of white over them, but the room has suddenly expanded in size just for that thin coat of white. Yeah, and he's shattered, bless him, but he's gone fishing, so that'll cheer him up no end. But yeah, it was nice to see when I got down. I could see a massive change, which was lovely. And bless him, he says it's all worthwhile when he sees my happy face, because I was really like, wow. I have the vision, but it's still not the same as actually seeing it, is it? And that's quite nice, because it is the same colour tone as that page. Now I know they are all very similar, but right, I'm doing it like this because it's going to be quite a tricky measure for me anyway. I'm not going to mind the torn edge on it, to be honest. I might even put it the other way. Or has it got a word? It has, but does it matter which way up the word goes? I'm thinking that torn edge might, kind of highlights what I want off there. Might get that word off there. That torn edge kind of highlights the book text behind, yeah, especially when it's inked. So it looks like it's been torn back, and there's writing under it. Need a little bit more off there. Little bit. I'm getting better with that tear ruler. Getting better. Practice is definitely the key. Right, do you think I'll get that stuck down there? I mean, the book is a bit I don't want it to stick out. I think I might tear that edge as well. Yeah, I'd rather it be small and see the book page behind it than it kind of stick out. Right, that's not the way to do it, is it? I need something to get hold of. Yeah, I guess I'm saying I'd rather have more book page showing than my paper sticking up in the air, basically. Oops. Yes, I've got papers everywhere, but I have had a right royal time playing with them. I know a couple of you have said to me you're having the papers or you've got the papers, and I have to say, you guys, you have got a world of fun ahead of you, unless you're cut into them now or you're playing with them now. They're lovely to look at when you print them off, but once you start cutting them up and playing with them, such fun. Oh, well, I said it was a bit cooler because it's a bit overcast, but it isn't. I think the thing is, I've shut the window because it's fairly quiet out here, but you never know, do you, when people are walking past and chatting and what have you. Who knows what you'll hear, and I don't want to risk it, so I thought just for half an hour, but how often do I ever film just for half an hour? just for 50 minutes, shall we say. I could bear it closed, but actually I am pretty hot. Yeah, it's not even gone on straight, but it will match the rest of the book in that respect. When it's glued down and got things tucked in it, it'll be much better. Just wondering if I want a bit of something on there, like I don't know what, but let's just try. Let's just rip some bits up and see. Can you hear that pigeon cooing? He's having a rare old time with himself. Probably enjoying the heat like the rest of us. I'm just thinking a little bit of, so it's obvious it's a page, but we've still got a bit of something going on like that. What do we think? Is that strange? I think I like it. You know what I say? If I like it, do it. The worst that can happen is nobody else will like my book and I keep it. That's if I part with it. I haven't wholly decided yet. I probably should, because gosh, I could do with the room. But there is a part of me that's like, no. I guess when it comes time, I manage it, because I think, you know, usually someone messages me and says, oh, I can't wait to get it and what have you, and then you're like, oh well, it's going to a nice appreciated home. Which they all must do, otherwise why would somebody buy one? So yeah, I'll get over it eventually. Yeah, I like it like that. With that, that's better. It's not quite so blocky and contrived, if you know what I mean. Right, so this is the last one, and I was having a little think about it. We need to stick that down, but not till we've done, because then I can't work on it. And I was thinking, because I've got another one of those. Now I know it's probably the opposite way, is it? Yeah, no, it's the same way as that one, look. So I thought it's the only one that we've got the same repeated pocket. Yeah, I'll get there in a minute. So I'm thinking, and I'm playing while I'm thinking if we turn it in both ways. Now there are several, I've seen several people do this. Now you know, you can fasten it down in the middle, stitch it whatever, and have two pockets, you know, pocket and a tuck. But I'm thinking I might like, excuse the rattling, a belly band. So if I can just secure it there, and then whether it be papers or whatever, oops, too big, but you know what I mean, can just go down there and be fastened. Well, obviously I need to do something with that. It went down the back. Right, and does that back page look? I quite like this bit here, look. I've had such a curious dream, said Alice. So this is where she's come back from a trip. I quite like that bit on show, because it's the end of the book. So I'm wondering if to mat this, but what am I going to do with the back? Let's have a look. So I do want some of it turned over. Don't cut that bottom one. For strength. What are we thinking? I'm just kind of hacking at the moment, so bear with me. I don't even know if I'm on screen, probably not. I just don't want to get too close to that point of it, because it does need, oh yeah, I think, yeah, if I glue that down, oh, that worked out well. Oh, we are doing well today. Let's glue it down so it can be sticking. Let's get a clean sheet. Oh, last pocket, you know, made from the pages. Exciting, so exciting. Right, how did you, yeah, you're better going over first, aren't you? And then you. Oh, still a little tiny bit too much on there. Tiny weeny bit. Oh, Denise. Don't take that much. It wouldn't have mattered if I'd got too close, because I could have just stuck a piece of paper over it. But we saved the day anyway. Just seeing if I've got a piece of paper the right size. Yeah, so something like that. Even that's a little bit too big, but we'll just go down it. So let's have a think about securing it. I know we're going to put a blob of glue. I'm thinking we could do with something over the outside. It's not as if we haven't got anything to choose from, is it? Oh, what about one of those watches? Clocks. I quite like that idea. Now, do I want it that big? I'm wondering if I might print, I might already have it printed out small actually, because I did them big and small. It might be in the cutting out pile. It's not. I've got that one though. Yeah, it'll want some gold on it anyway, and sticking onto some cards. So if we just put that down with a blob of, well, we don't have to do it now, do we? We need to mat that anyway. So we need to mat this. Let's put something on there, whether it's a mat or what, I don't know. And that can be glued onto there when we glue that onto there, because then we'll have to leave the book alone. Right, I had a piece ready for here, because these two pieces came out of the same sheet. That was very frugal of me, wasn't it? But this one was the bottom and this one was the portrait, so they're going in opposite directions, which I quite liked. And they're going to be a really nice background for embellishing or putting ephemera on or something. We're going to have fun. So let's ink it just ever so lightly. Oh, looks like I probably have. No, not done that though by the looks of it. I don't want a strong ink. I've still got that dauber that's been in the heavy ink. I've not put it in. I haven't put it in the ink again yet, and it's still giving enough, as much as I want. Aren't these papers beautiful? I love this page as well. I really do. Yeah, they're getting harder and harder to get into there now. You know, make them sit down. I'm definitely going to have to clean that art glitter bottle out and put some glue in it so I can use the nozzle. Just for getting them and under any sticky up corners. And then when I've done this, I've got another video to do, but I should be going to have a cup of tea and yeah, resting my legs a little bit. I've got another video to do, and I've got quite a bit of kitchen sorting out to do. So I'm still a cupboard short. I'm waiting for a big larder unit to arrive. So you can imagine how much stuff is out on the tops that should be in that I had in the old cupboard that Neil's taken out. Cupboards. There was a double and two single, so yes, I've got quite a lot of pots sitting around. I found space for some of them in the other cupboards, but those cupboards are now overly full. It'd be worth it in the long run. Right, let's hope. So it ends up being just on the, when the page is open, just on the turn, so you kind of need to leave it stood up in mid-air. If I turn the page, it comes loose, and that's when I need to go back in. I'm loving the colours though, really loving those colours, very much so. Right, let's just get rid of some rubbish and tidy up some of the bits, because I'm sure we're going to need some of these in a minute. So these are all my scraps. Some lovely shaped scraps. There's going to be a nice masterboard going on here. Not, well, the kind of bigger pieces. Still scraps, I guess. It's even a book page I cut down there. Right, are we getting some desk we can work on? Oh, there's some more matted papers. Right, that looks more organised. If you could see the rest of it, you would laugh. But the bit I'm working on is organised. Okay. So there was one back here that came right to the edge, and it had stuck before. I didn't want to pull it off again and rip the page, so it's really not good at this end. And I was thinking a piece of this fancy washi down, it would just, I'm not embellishing, I'm still still doing the pockets, although they are practically done, aren't they? So somewhere around there, and this is the washi with the backing on. So we're going to have to put some ink glue on the page. Yeah, I've got gluey fingers. Come along now, you're holding the job up. Come on. Play nicely, thank you. Right, what glue shall we have? Just a bit of this, I think. I need an extra hand. Shall we have the gold band that way? I think we will. That's better. How's that? That's better. Now if you don't tell anybody, nobody will know that that wasn't on straight. Yeah, I've just filled it there. Sticking to me, everything's sticking to me. Not gone over? No, I like that. Oh, it's going to, I was thinking, what's that? It's going to be stuck down. Yeah, looks like part of the page. Now, while it's out, I was also thinking of, you see how that's a bit baggy there when you fold it down that way? That's what I was on about it going a little bit baggy when you turn it round. Where's the other washi? I've got another gold one. I was wondering about some washi down here as well, just, I don't know why, because we're leaving it book page, I guess, just to emphasise the edge. Now I don't want it on the edge. What do we think to that colour? And just wind it up and try this one again. I just thought to ring the changes, but I think I like this one better, to be honest. I guess the thing is, did I do that right? I'm going to need it to kind of meet there. So I'm going to have to go right up there, aren't I, and then come down at an angle. Just a slightly different angle there. Yeah, let's try it. I mean, in theory it's wash it and it'll come off and not cause any damage, but this paper, you know, it is a cheap, well, I don't know if cheap is the word, but the paper that they print the books on it's very different to paper that you get fob printing on. It's not got the smooth finish. It's very matte, and yeah, it seems to be more delicate than printer paper, to be honest. Am I where I should be? Oh, I am. And you can see the writing behind it. Right, you're not emphasising anything there, are you? That little baggy bit. Let's have it inside the page, yeah. Yeah, I quite like that, because obviously it's going to have those, there you go with your obviously. It's going to have those bits on it as well, and a tag. and all the words. The oops, ouch, the tea party bit. Now I found some bunting. I am going to have some bunting. I found some smaller bunting in the kit that says tea party. It's real tiny, and I think I've printed it out even tinier. So I will have some bunting on it. Right, do the other underneath. Stop procrastinating. It's the word I was looking for the other day and couldn't find. Let's get the job finished. Oh, I thought for a minute I'd cut that too short. Yeah. Do you know what I didn't do? I didn't put glue behind it, did I? Well, I didn't that one, so I'm not going to this one. So let's hope. I can't see it coming off. It is pretty good. It is pretty good washy. Come on. So I think now we can't do anything. We can't do any embellishing until we stick those. Sorry, that's me concentrating silence. I just want it right at the top, that's it, and then I want some of that showing. Yeah, until we stick those pages down. So I think I'm going to have to stick those pages down and probably call it a video, and then tomorrow we'll be embellishing. Because all the pockets and pages will be sorted. Yeah, that I like that. I'm pleased I did it. Definitely. Might have to put some in the front just to you know, balance it up, but we'll call that part of embellishing. Yeah, I like that. That one's gluing down. Oh, we were gonna put something on there, weren't we? That shouldn't take us long. We're gonna use scraps, I think. Just double check. There's just so, like I say, there's so much to this kit. I've got a little packet of these, which are all the journal card type things, and there's lots of them. Just seeing if there's something here that really grabs me. I think I'd like it. I think I'd like it on there. The king, the queen. Oh, that's quite a nice one. No, I don't think it's going to fit. They might be nice in the back of it. What's this? Oh, this is those double ones. No, there's nothing grabbing me. The only thing I haven't got in that I want to is the chess set. Really, I haven't got the chess set or the cards. But I've got an idea for the cards, so I don't know about the chess set. Well, I think I've just spotted something. Just spotted these. Right, I might want them on there, but I do want it matting. I don't like the two texts there together. So what shall we put on this? We was looking at the little bits first, weren't we? Do we want to collage it? Not make it too thick. Shall we collage it? Will it make it too fussy? Might. About that. Those, no. Sorry, this is what it's like when I'm when I'm trying to, of course I love that one, come up with a plan. Now I quite like that because it echoes that that blue there, but it's not going to fill all the page. Let me take the white off and see how we're doing size wise. Oops. Now that's going to be a lot of empty page, isn't it? No. Try this blue piece then, that's bigger. Yeah. Now shall we do the same again and fold it over? Might make life easier. I don't want it too far in, because let's just roughly I did say roughly. Cut it down. Oops. That's not really going to the corners, nice. Bit of a bendy cut. There, yes, ink it. I think we will. I think we'll turn it over. Give it a little bit more strength. Glue page. Gosh, I do go through these glue pages. It looks like I'll be having a trip down to the bin, although I am going for a cup of tea, so might as well take the rubbish with me. Didn't put the lid on that. No, I don't even know what day of the week it is. I'm absolutely lost days of the week wise. I have a feeling when you see this it will be Wednesday, I think. Which means I will be going, or I will be at, because it's an early morning. Let's just trim you like that. Physio. So my own physio lady will be back. So we'll go and see how I'm doing as regards measuring how far I can bend my knee, and if I can get it round on the bike again like I could last week. My fingers are sticking out. Yeah, there's a lot happening on Wednesday. What else is happening on Wednesday? Be shopping with Mum. Something else. Oh, it's blood test. I'll be having my blood test to see if it's behaving itself any better. Yeah, and I'll be seeing my sister, so lot like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, a lot going on if it is Wednesday. So do talk to me though. I will, in between all that, and when I'm done I will be chatting to you. Yeah, I like the way the colours have gone. See what I mean about all the colours and tones in the kit blending? You really don't have to worry. And I want that bit showing, so I might as well have it all showing, I think. Just wondering if I like that better than the what was I going to put on it? The watch. There's another, just bear with me a minute, because I'm sure there's another love heart somewhere in the, at least one more if not two in the kit. It's just I've got bits of it all over the place. Oh, not that one. No, there's a blue. No, I quite like that one actually. What do you think? Do we like that better than the... It's different, isn't it? Because we're going to have the clocks and the watches, you know, earlier on in the book. I'm assuming that that's an old image of Alice from an old book. Might not be. Might be nothing to do with that at all, but it's got lovely colours. Vintagey colours. Could be a little sister, couldn't it? Well, we'll hang on and see, because we're not gluing that down yet. We're going to glue this one down out. I'm going to glue this down and call that one a video, and then I will stick these in off camera in the front and the back, and then we'll still have a few more. We'll still have these 2 pages to do something on if we decide to. I mean, I quite like the fact that that's the title page, so we might just have a bit of something. It's very thin though, because there's nothing on the back, so we might have just a bit of embellishment or something. And it'll be the same in the back, I would think. We're going to put something on there, yeah. So just that and that too. But I would call that embellishing, because we'll just be sticking things in and then adding. Yeah. So we're officially on to embellishing tomorrow. Okay, so I'll stick this down. Do you want to see me do it? I'll stick this down now, and then I'll leave it to set. Right, don't go too deep into your spine when you're gluing. Obviously you want things closed, but you don't want too much in your spine glue wise, because it just stiffens the spine and stops your pages turning. So those of you that have not seen an altered book before, were you a little bit shocked at how many pages we actually took out as regards to how many we kept? I remember that I was when I first did it. I thought, gosh, that's a lot of pages being removed. And even now the book is still, it's not thin, but it's slim. Oh, wobble. But you'll be surprised once we start even just putting tags and journal cards in without any extra pockets, how quickly it thickens up. Whoops. So I'm going to leave that upright like that with probably something stuck behind it. Yeah, that. And let it dry that way, and then when it's bent right and left, the pages will remain the same size. So thank you so very much for keeping me company. Thoroughly enjoyed playing with it again today. I hope you've seen something you've enjoyed. Yeah, chat to me in the comments, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.